Good evening and welcome to it. This is Chess and One, and I am ADB. Like the screen is dancing along with me. Many reasons to be dancing, but also many reasons to not be dancing. But anyway, so yeah, let's forget about the reasons not to be dancing and think of the reasons why we're meant to be dancing, because we are speaking to Bojanala today. We have having a remember I told you about the Botswana tour that Bojanala recently had, and it was such an exciting thing you were meant to watch, to see from a distance and wish that you were part of it. So maybe now to get some insight into the event, we decided, hey, let's have a conversation with one of the people that were involved there. We tried the president. President was like, you know what? In Bojanala, we involve other people. And now speak to one of our senior players. We're speaking to Karabo. Teeke, who is an arena feeder master, AFM. Karabo Teeke, speaking on the experiences and obviously letting us in on how this whole thing came about. It's so exciting. I mean, the journalists did not miss out on the end of year outing. And yes, yeah, coming up next is the interview with Karabo Teeke, our AFM Karabo Teeke. Watch and enjoy. Peace. Welcome to it. This is Chess and Wine once again, and right now we're speaking to Mr. Karabo Teeke from Bojanala Chess Federation. Obviously, one of the senior players, one of the leaders of some of the teams that are doing great things. Obviously, very much involved. I think apparently he's working very closely with the executive of the Bojanala structure, and I wanted to assume that he's maybe the head coach or an advisor there, part of that. But anyways, we welcome you, Mr. Teeke Karabo, even though it says Naledi McPherson on your name there. I'm gonna have to hide that there. How you doing, man? Welcome to Chess and Wine. Hello.
I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, now I can hear you. I see my network keeps reminding me that there's something.
Can you hear me?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I can hear you. How are you? Welcome to Chess and Wine.
Yeah, I'm doing very well. Thanks, man. I hope you're good as well. It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm good, man. I'm glad to have you. Glad to have you speaking on behalf of Bojanala and obviously for yourself, especially. Bojanala is doing amazing things, and I have people asking me, hey, where is Bojanala? Because people are now taking an interest and want to be where Bojanala is. You recently had a, it's so interesting, a tour of Botswana to play against the Botswana Chess Federation as a region. Can you tell us a bit about that? Like a bit of background. How does something like that come about? How do you make it possible, make it happen? And what is the whole competing structure between a federation and a regional federation and a national federation?
So basically, to put it more into perspective, it's not necessarily Botswana versus Bojanala. It was more of Gaborone team versus Bojanala. So I don't know, it's some sort of a seat against the region type of thing. It's not like the whole Botswana per se, even though they still played with everyone from the country was available and stuff. Yeah. So I don't know if it's right to say it was the whole country.
So basically, you see, I was misled because I saw this big, great picture where it says Bojanala chess and it says Botswana chess. Like you had like this two backdrops, obviously to show that this is this team against this team. So Gaborone doesn't have their own banner or something like that to use. They choose for them to choose to use the countries.
They do have.
But then were they choosing the best from?
Must come to Bojanala.
Bojanala, everything works smoothly in Bojanala. But yes.
Yeah, everything is proper there.
Yeah. So you're saying it was Gaborone. Was Gaborone now selecting from each top player in the country, or is it just now Gaborone, the city, the capital city of Botswana, and their club? With obviously just their players. What was it like?
Yeah. So it was a bit of both. So they didn't just take Gaborone players, I think. So yeah, it was also the availability of players and stuff to make sure that we all have the proper players and so you know, when it comes to these tournaments, you're not gonna always find everyone. So because we had I think was 70 players per team. So yeah, I don't know if Gaborone
Okay.
itself has 70 players. So Yeah.
No, it makes sense. So you brought 70 players. All right, now what are the what was the age categories for all those 70 players, and how were they selected? Do you know how Gaborone? You probably can't speak of Gaborone how they selected theirs, and how did maybe Bojanala select theirs? Because again,
So
there must have been some agreement. Yes.
yeah, I can't really. Yeah, so with Gaborone, I can't speak. For Bojanala, basically, we were just using normal stuff. Like if we were to take a team to SAGC, but because this year we didn't have that,
Hmm.
we had to at least give the team something to do, like for the December, because they were expecting that. So
Yeah.
we tried to say, okay, let's just play Gaborone, and then at least they can have a bit of play before they can go on holiday. So it was some sort of an SAJCC type of setup in terms of the selections and who gets to go and all of that.
All right, all right. No, it makes sense because, like I said, for players who are used to going to that NDA SHACC, the most of them look up to it. It gives them something to look
Yeah.
forward to, and obviously it encourages that competitiveness when you know that if you obviously work hard, you stand a chance to get selected for it. And you did, and Bojanala decided that hey, we have always been planning for this. We've got the resources. Instead of going to SHSC in the country, let's go to Gaborone in Botswana. Now, from the player's perspective,
Yeah.
on your side, how was the experience for you? But before that, just give us the age groups, the age categories that you had there, and then maybe again, then you can come to the part where you speak just about the player experience because I saw that there was some exciting times happening there.
Yeah. So basically, it was seven different categories.
Hmm.
Under eight, up until 50. So it's under eight, 10 players, under
So from
10,
under
under
eight,
12.
okay. Hmm.
So it's under 8 to under 18, 10 each, which is 60 players, and then 10 in prestige.
All right, all
So
right.
it wasn't necessarily exactly 70. I think we went
Slightly above.
66 to 68. Yeah,
Yeah.
there were some teams that played with 9 players, if you check on chess results.
Hmm. So how many rounds, how many games were played? What was the format like? But one plays.
So the under, no, not necessarily, they were not
No, but
the
now.
same for all age groups. So for under, yeah, so there was under 10, under 12, and under 8 were playing a seven game setup whereby it's 10 players against each other, and then they're gonna play against each other, all of them. So like if there's 10-10, they're gonna play 10 rounds, right?
Yes.
So that was under 8 open, they were just playing 5 rounds, doing a Swiss setup, but like you see how they do it at USAs or SAJCC and stuff like that,
Oh, yeah.
whereby you don't play against your own opponent, from the same school and all of
Same
that.
team,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. So that was basically, but it's still a Swiss tournament between those 20 players. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So who are the top players from Botswana that we don't know? Like, because I want to ask because I know I am Providence is from Botswana. Was he there or not? But maybe at a top one. Or maybe others who took part because I know there are some Botswana players who took part at the movie
Yeah.
event. Yeah. Hmm.
The ones who came to the tournament as well.
Yeah. Who were those?
There was a couple of players. I think they're under 18. Yeah. So there's a guy, Tutom Pen, I think played Moja as well as this
Yeah, it's a
tournament.
name I remember. Tutum Pen.
And I'm not quite sure if there were any other ones that did play Moja from.
But
Yeah, I remember Tuto. He came with the other guys. Alisolo was in the administrative side. Yeah, he wasn't playing.
mm.
And yeah, I don't think there was anyone else from Botswana who did play this tournament. Unless if maybe they had the juniors as
What did
well that
are you
I
telling me
might have missed,
are
like
you telling
your
me
under
that
10s and under 8 and stuff.
you
But in terms of under 16 going,
did you play the weaker team of Botswana, or was this the best that Botswana could offer? Eh?
No. I'm not saying brought their big guns. It's just that I think they took it relatively casual compared to us. They didn't know what we were bringing
They didn't know how competitive Bojanala is. They just thought it was just.
because they had the ratings and stuff. Yeah, like if you take under 16, for instance, I
Mm.
think the first 14 players or so, top 10 is Botswana there with some huge differences as well.
In terms
So
of
they were
rating.
thinking that's one of the sections. Yeah, in terms of ratings, like they thought maybe it's just gonna be easy, and that's where actually we made a big edge. We had an edge there.
Oh, so was this event
So
feeder
I
rated?
think
So it was feeder rated.
yeah, it was
Ah,
feeder rated.
so you
It was
basically
feeder rated.
went
So there
to
might be maybe yeah.
you went to collect ratings there. Eh? It must have been fun. Eh?
Yeah, of course. We have to get some
Yeah. And you know, again,
ratings.
the SAJCC experience for most players comes with not just being in
Yeah.
the tournament hall playing, right? There's there is other recreational experiences that most players look forward
Yeah.
to. Obviously, there's the social aspect of it. There is so much more besides that. Tell us what was the experience in Botswana like in terms of that, besides the chess the whole the competition outside of that.
So basically, I think day two of the tournament, like the official playing day,
Hmm.
was a Saturday, right? So during the day, because a lot of the kids finished earlier, they went to some water park. I just don't remember the name. So
Yeah.
some of the people they were swimming and all of that. Then we had a bride that we had organized for the players as well. So that was basically so we made sure that only the one rounds get played. Like in the morning we played was it 9? I think we were playing at 9 and all those other things.
Yeah. So how many days did you spend in Botswana?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many days?
So we went on Thursday. So we went on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
And then we're not playing. And then there were 3 days where we were playing. It was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then no, did we play? Let me just check. I missed some. Oh no, we went on Wednesday. We went on Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
played Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then we came back Sunday. Yeah.
And like your normal SHACC days, like I think yeah, where the 3 days.
Yeah, like five,
Yeah.
6 days type of thing.
Mm. But what was the highlight
Yeah.
of the whole experience for you, or what would you say should be the highlight for most of the players, or maybe it was planned to be
How
the
was it?
highlight, but it maybe failed, but busted. But what was the highlight in your view?
I don't know. From I was playing Prestige, right? So there were some big performances. Like when we started, I think we had two or three guys who were in the top boards already. So I think they did deliver, and then there were some great performances from our under 10s. Under 10s had actually the biggest edge with 26 points lead, and then there's a kid who actually got 10 out of 10, right?
Ooh, yeah. What's his name? The one.
Nkazimulo Nkabinde, I think is the
Nkazimulo.
only player in the whole tournament.
Wow.
Nkazimulo, yeah, I think it's the only one. And then there was another kid in Botswana who got 9.5, and he's only 7. He was playing, I think he was playing under 12,
Wow.
right?
Okay.
So yeah, those were, I think, those were the big highlights. And then as well as on under 16,
Hmm.
under 16, we had some big performances from our guys who as well as Kumo there and Lemohang, who didn't lose any game and
Yeah.
playing against 1500, 1600s, and they're only 1200s, and then the other two are actually zero rated.
Okay. Okay, all right. So Bojanala is actually
So
quite strong. So you've
there's
connected
a
so
couple of
greatly.
feeder ratings we're getting there.
Yeah, no, 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 that's interesting. That's like, and I like the part about development, especially if your juniors
Yeah,
are performing so
the
much,
Botswanas.
so good. Yeah, like with the 1200s playing
Yeah,
against 15 and 1600. So Bojanala is not just playing. So again, I think that's
yeah.
something. And whether teams, whether female teams, or the girls teams, also there, or was it a mix of girls and boys, or it was just boys throughout?
It was mixed everywhere. So you just take the best team regardless of the gender.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was a couple of girls, a couple of boys. Then they whoever had to make the team.
Hmm.
So yeah.
All right, all right, all right. But then outside of the like, so now let's talk about just about the experience. What was the highlight now in terms of the experience? Obviously, we are in chess and wine. We're speaking to adults. There's a possibility that it was maybe a long street type vibe in Cape Town, like becomes a highlight the day you go out there, or I don't know, going to the beach if it was a place with a with the sort of seaside ocean. What was the highlight outside chest now? Just visiting something that would make me want to visit Botswana probably.
Yeah, so actually the bride itself was I think the highlight in terms of outside the chairs.
Mm.
So it started around 2:30 or so. The parents were there, the kids, the Botswana kids as well came. There was crazy blitz, couple of drinks then a lot of banter going on.
All
Even the
right.
players who didn't actually come to the tournament were actually there.
Okay.
So yeah, the blitz, the band, it actually finished quite late. So yeah, I think everyone was taking part there. That was probably the best highlight in terms of group activities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
involving
So
so.
the bride I think was takes the.
And there were parents there, you say, accompanying the kids, parents accompanying the under 10s, under 8s, and all and so forth.
Yeah. So actually, Janala went there with a lot of parents. So we had a lot of parents who were driving behind the bus.
Mm.
And then when we were there already, they were involved in a couple of things as well. And then, yeah, so at the bride, everyone was welcome to come through. And then, yeah, we're just enjoying, I think, from around 2 till very late.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a cool vibe. You see now that unified, spiritually. So there's parents, there's players, there's coaches, and you know what? Let me just come as something that's been at the top. Wait, you coach at Bojanala, right?
Yeah, I was the head coach last year at SACCS.
Of Bojanala. But besides that, like, so, and I was hoping to speak to, yeah, but there was something that came out a while back. So I'm sure some people would obviously want to hear about that. Where it came out that in
Yeah.
Bojanala, coaches, and I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it because I believe the coach. Is it true that in Bojanala coaches don't get paid to coach? What is happening that side about that? Is it true? Is it that there's such a thing?
No, arbiters do not get paid, so we don't give like some sort of peripheral costs and all of that, right?
Yeah.
Whereby your arbiters can be their parents and stuff like that.
Mm.
They don't get paid. You've had this before, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of the coaches and stuff, we've had seminars before where we just try to grow the kids and all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with the SAJCC, we there was a fee for the coaches.
Alright. So, but besides that, in the region, I don't know because I was hoping that you'd put this into context. So you were not aware of it because there was before the elections there was a story going around that there was one region or the province. Some even thought it was the province northwest that it came out of. But some pointed it down to Bojanala saying somebody said they don't pay coaches in Bojanala. I was confused as well. They mean that coaches, when, for instance, they call you as a coach to do a coaching session somewhere or do so, it's not actually a thing that is concerning coaches. It's just nothing that was just flying with the wind.
No, no, not no.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know where that information comes from. But that, remember, to for you to become an official coach and stuff, there need to be something like an SAJCC or something, right? Like not just
Yes.
during
Yes.
the year you wouldn't say this guy coached this region and stuff like that. There
Mm.
isn't necessarily something like that, right?
Yeah.
So whenever there's an SAJCC and all of that,
Mm.
of course it's
Yeah.
yeah. So it's no,
So
it's
it's a
not
different
really a
thing.
thing.
But
I don't know
I was
what
I was looking at it.
information. Yeah.
I was looking at it from this view where most regions would have details of coaches on their websites to say if you're looking for a coach, these are our coaches. So then I thought maybe it meant that they had like their list of 10 coaches, that if a parent or a player or a club needed a coach, they'll just select one of those coaches from there. And obviously the region will just send you to assist there, or you get called through because your contact details will be there. But obviously there will be this. It's just something that didn't make sense, and I was hoping that you would have make sense of it for me. But I understand that it's hey, my network is coming. It's doing it again.
There's someone who had reached out necessarily and then they yeah something like that. No, it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's standard like everywhere else in terms of during the year coaching. Yeah, you need assistance, maybe doing chess at school, you have a coach at school, you need some more lessons and stuff like that. You can reach out to a coach. You can ask from the region who are the guys who usually coach, but the arrangements doesn't necessarily go through the region like that, whereby the region has a coach and then you work with them. You have the sessions which are made by the region. But in terms of
Yeah.
that, no, during the years of interactions, no, there isn't anything like that. No.
Basically. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I think it was the statement was somebody said the president, either the president of Northwest or the president of Bojanala does not believe coaches need to get paid. And then that's when something instead came up, and then it became a discussion somewhere like how can coaches survive if they're not getting paid? But again, it's just something. Yeah, okay. I think it's something that we can put to sleep because it really doesn't make sense in many
No,
ways, even for me too.
yeah,
But I do get that. How does it feel being a Bojanalian?
yeah,
Tell
of
us about the
course.
experience of being a Bojanalian then. And obviously, your role as a Bojanalian. You see what I mean? Like you could be a player, and then obviously your benefits are this and
So,
this. And, yeah. Yeah.
so I don't know if you know, but I've always been in Bojanala. Even when I started, I was always there, like even from when I was in school.
Mm.
So for me, it's always been like that. I've never experienced any region type of thing or
You
anywhere
don't
else.
understand
Even
what you're
when I
saying.
came to Joburg, I was still a Bojanalian and all of that. So it's been good
Yeah.
from the excitement from yeah
From other
from
players.
myself.
Yeah.
Basically,
You're normal.
it's I've been involved in a couple of things as well. So we try to yeah, I've seen how players are, how excited they get, what happens, how we take care of the players in Bhutan and all of that. Yeah, it's to me, I've always been there, so
So you're like a kid who
it's
was
it's not
born
a new
rich. It's
experience per
fine. I
se.
mean, it's you used to this lifestyle and all of that. Like you see those ones that are getting new money and they're so excited. But anyway, so yeah. So like, what's the relationship with the new players coming in? Because we see a lot of new players coming in into Bojanala. For obviously the benefits for what's is it a clash of egos because there's big names, there's a lot of big names coming in, or is it a lot of it's just a productive environment? How is it with these big names coming in, the big players, the top players? You know, it's not
I
it's
would say it's
on the
more
way
of
up.
a productive environment.
It's what? Hey,
I understand. You're talking your 2000 plus player type of thing, right?
exactly. Yes, yes. Hmm?
So it's something that we yeah it's not a clash of egos and stuff. We are kids, we do it together.
Yeah.
the country. So if you have that within your stronger guys when they get to SAJCC or Gaborone and stuff like that, right? So Tshwane has always had the edge like that, or Western Province, whereby they're kid all around the year, like, where you're playing against guys who have coaches who prep very well and all of that. So we have that in-house now. So it becomes much easier also when you go out to competition. So it's more about developing the younger ones, learning from the guys who have already told the world. And then, yes. So it's not like I'm
sorry?
Trying to be number one in Bojanala. There's another guy who's competing with me right now. They know that stuff like that. It's just a nice environment.
So basically, everyone understands their role and they're keeping to their role. Okay?
Yeah. So yeah, we know that let's move the kids, let them get better than us.
So does Bojanala accept below 2,000
Yeah, that's
players?
basically the idea.
Was it does Bojanala accept lower rated players who are interested in coming in and becoming a part of the region? Because I see there's a lot of interest now.
Yeah, we have a lot. We actually have. No, we have a lot of players. That
I mean, those ones
are
coming
below 2,000.
who are coming from outside.
There isn't necessarily a rule to say we
below
just
2,000
want
who you're
2,000
trying
plus
to
players.
develop.
No.
But then now someone coming from outside because they need the development that is in Bojanala. Is it accepted now? Instead of I understand you having your own grown.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys who can.
Also, it's not just the top ones who are coming to Bojanala. Even the ones who are looking to grow do come to Bojanala. Eh?
Yeah, so if you check actually on
hello? Karabo?
Yes.
Yeah, so there is a lot of guys who are coming in. But
so we do accept.
You do accept.
We do accept them.
So Bojanala can be
it's not
exclusive.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. No. So, any message now, as someone who is home in Bojanala and been there for a very long time, any message to other players who are looking to next time be a part of the Bojanala tour, whether you're touring Mozambique next time or any other country outside, or even just the SAJCC, and they want to be traveling with the happy team, the Bojanala, the winning team, and all that. What would you say to people who wish to be part of Bojanala and maybe already ready to come, prepared to? Hello.
We're not gonna be maybe gonna be bringing some energy, those type of good things. We're probably gonna be having some more tours later on. So it's only gonna get better for any player interested in coming through. Of course, they can always speak to the players, speak to the expo on how they go about it and all of that. But yeah, we're very welcoming, and we never make anyone feel like they come from anywhere else or they are not from Rustenburg or Northwest and all of those type of things. Everyone is welcome. We enjoy together. You'll never feel like an outsider at any point. We are a team. We grow each other together. That's how the spirit is. As you've seen also the videos, the singings, and the culture together. Yeah, we just one big family.
The happy Bojanala family.
Just the happy home.
Yeah, happy home for chess players with the focus on chess players. Yeah. No, Karabo, Teeke, thank you for your time. And Yeah, I don't
Yes.
know, man. I wish all the best to Bojanala and the players, the team, the coaches, and everyone. They just do more and just keep showing all the other regions in South Africa. Obviously, some are doing good, but others that they can improve. They still more that they can do for the players, not just about doing one, two, three. But yeah, no, thank you for your time.
I know it's been a pleasure, man, Eddie. Keep it
Goodie,
up.
sharp. Thanks, man.
All right, cheers. Bye.
Sweet. We ended here. You see now I'm getting call a WhatsApp call from Lincoln. I don't know what's up. Let me see. So he says I was calling back. But yeah, no, thanks, man. Thanks, and we'll talk some more again some other time, I'm
All right,
sure.
no, cheers.
All right, sharp sharp. You must change the
Sure.
name there so it doesn't
All
say
right.
Naleli McPherson. You can go in there and just say log in with your
You can
Google.
cut that out a bit. Eh?
Eh?
Yeah, I'll go in with my Google next summer.
Sharp sharp.
All right, cheers.
Oh no.